Hello and welcome back again to my channel. If this is the very first time you're coming across my channel, thank you for clicking on my video. My name is Gloria. I'm a Canadian-based YouTuber and I live in the province of Ontario, and I help newcomers or new immigrants to navigate their way in Canada by sharing my experiences, tips and tricks so that you can benefit as well. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing that right now. Hit that red subscribe button and turn on your notification icon so that you can be the first to know when I upload new videos. And please guys, as a returning subscriber, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video so that it can also get shared to other people as well. So guys, without further ado, sit back, relax, grab something to drink, and we'll be starting right now. Welcome back. So in this video today, we're going to be talking about renting versus buying a house in 2021. Now, just as a disclaimer, I am not a mortgage specialist or an expert in that field, but I'm going to be sharing my opinions on this video today. It is recommended and it's advisable that you do your thorough research before making a decision whether to rent or to buy a home here in Canada. So I have been in this country for a number of years now, and I do know that a lot of immigrants or newcomers who come or move to Canada have a decision to make, either to buy a house or to rent a house. And we're going to be sharing some tips and information that you need to know or put into consideration before making your decision. First and foremost, what are the advantages of renting? So currently I rent. I don't have a house to myself yet, but it would eventually come. I know fully well that the benefits of having your own house, renting your place, an apartment, a condo, or a house, is the fact that, number one, you don't need a down payment. Like, you don't need a down payment, and we'll get to that, what that means in just a bit. You just need to pay your rent every month, as the case may be, depending on what your lease agreement was with your landlord. You don't have to worry about maintenance fees. At some buildings, apartment buildings, you don't even need to pay like hydro, gas, and all of that. That's included in your bill, your rent. While some apartments, some other homes like that, you have to pay for all of that separately. And I know if you're renting, if you're in a condo apartment, you have to always pay like a condo fee. So that's included. You have to pay all of that together. One good thing about having to be in a rented apartment is the fact that you don't have to pay all that maintenance fee that comes along with buying your own house. And like I said, I'll come to that very shortly. You don't even have to worry about all those cleaning and all of that. That's taken care of by the landlord or the superintendent if you're living in an apartment. If it's condo you're staying at, it's just the condo maintenance people that take care of all of that. I don't live in a condo, but I do know because I have friends who live in a condo. Now let us slowly move over to a house. Now, what are the advantages of having your house? The one good thing is that it's your own house. Every month you're making your payments, your mortgage payment, it's going towards your own principal, and it helps you to build equity in your own home. So that's one good thing. And you know it's your house. You're not, when you keep making those payments, you know, at the end of the day, it's your house. You can paint the walls whatever colors you like. You can turn the bathroom into something different. You can do whatever you want in your house. The disadvantage of that when you rent a place is the fact that some lease agreements will say you can't hang things on the wall. You can't make any changes to the apartment building where you are at. That's just one disadvantage. So for newcomers, I always recommend, and the truth is this: the disadvantage of getting a house is this: you need a down payment. So if the house, for example, is $600,000, for example, because you don't want to have to pay default insurance, you would need to pay at least 20% down, because the loan to value for most banks or institutions is 80%. So what that means is that you need to be able to afford the remaining 20% of whatever the home value is in order to get a mortgage with any institution. So it depends on the institution you're going to. I don't know how to pronounce that very well. It depends on the institution that you are going to. They will tell you what their requirements are. But if you want to buy a house in Canada, you need at least 20% down payment. If you want to go the other route where you only have 5% down payment, then the other 95% is going to be advanced or going to be taken care of by the default insurance and the bank or the institution you're going to be getting your mortgage from. That 5%, trust me guys, you're going to pay default insurance on top of that, and that's with a premium. The premium is always not cheap, it's expensive. So think about it. If you're looking for a house like maybe 300,000, 400,000 or 500, as the case may be, and you cannot afford a down payment of 20%, you can only afford 5%, you're going to have to pay default insurance. And what that means is at some point in time when you no longer have money to make your payment on your mortgage, they can come and take your house from you. So you don't want that to happen. That's why a lot of people, they save so much money here in Canada, and they can afford to get the 20% down payment on a house. So it depends on you. Are you thinking right now that you should be renting when you just move into Canada? I recommend that you do that because number one, it helps you to save money for when you have a bigger down payment on a house. And I am not saying on this video right now that you cannot afford a house when you come to the country. You need to start saving money because there are other things you can use the money for. You can invest in things like stocks and you can earn better returns. And please, guys, I am not saying that if you have all the money in the world and you move to Canada as a new immigrant, that you cannot buy a house. You can, but you need time. You need to have built credits here in this country. And some persons would come with money from back home and they want to just buy a house. For the first few 1 year or whatever that you're going to stay in this country, my recommendations, and you don't have to take my recommendation, I've always said this on all my videos, is the fact that you should start small and then grow from there. Because like I said, Rome wasn't built in one day. It takes time. You need to adapt. You need to learn the system. You need to know everything you need to before you can now start doing the bigger things. If you want to buy a car, for example, don't even think about buying the latest car. Just start with something small and then build yourself up. So in this video, I'm going to recap because I don't want this video to be too long. The difference between renting or buying a house in 2021 here in Canada is the fact that if you rent, you don't need a down payment. You just need your first and last month, depending on where you're located. I have been in Ontario here, and every house or every home that I've always had to pay a rent on, I always needed my first and last month. So most landlords or most landlords will always request you to get a first and last payment or deposit, and then you have to pay your monthly rent. One other good thing about having to be in a rented apartment is the fact that, like right now, I don't have to pay like hydro and gas because everything is included in my rent. Some apartments, they don't have that opportunity, or some condo, they don't have that. You have to pay your own hydro separate from your rent. So that's more expensive. So check what your lease agreement is, know what you need to do, and know fully well that with your rent, anytime you get a new job in a new province or somewhere else, you can pack your bags and move immediately. But that's not the case with a house. Because it's your house, right? You can't just say, okay, today I'm going to leave this house and go and get another one. You have to think, how long is it going to be in the market for before it sells? Sometimes it takes 6 months. It takes a year. It takes a longer time to sell your house. So that's what you need to put into consideration before you think about it. Am I going to be moving to another job in a different province or a different city? What's the cost involved in moving? You have to think about all of that. And also the other thing that I have on here is the fact that rent is not cheap, and it depends on where you're located at. Like I said before, the one thing with having a house that most people don't even know is the fact that there are other hidden costs attached to buying a house. There is legal fees, there is closing costs. there is land tax fee. There's a lot of fees involved. So it's not just your 20%. There are other fees involved as well. So I'm going to end this video here, and I'm just going to pause a little bit and find out from you. Are you thinking you're going to rent when you move to Canada? Or are you thinking you're just going to buy a house when you come here? Do you have a question for me? Is there something that I said that you needed clarification on? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. And guys, you can always connect with me in the comment section. Please leave me a comment and let me know that you did enjoy this video. So I'm going to stop here, guys, and I hope you did enjoy this video and you learned something from it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And it's always good that you give my videos a thumbs up, because the more thumbs up my video gets, it gets recommended to other persons as well. So I'm going to leave this right now, and until I see you in my next video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification icon so that you will be the first to know when I upload new videos. And to my returning subscribers, you all are amazing. You're wonderful. Thanks for always coming back to watch my videos. I do appreciate you so much. And until I see you in my very next video, stay safe and God bless.